Do as we go into the pistol hit.
And this is the same approach that EnVyUs took in the last game, where they started with 5 armor. But it is going to be 1 less than that on their side in this map, because they've got Apex with smoke. MBK takes the first damage, just 13, in case you were wondering.
Just in case. Well, looking like a long retake coming in here. Flashbang comes over. RPK will be falling back. We talk about him being very strong towards long as well. Could be buying his team some time. They're not being dropped as well. Just throwing off some shots and getting back up from his teammates towards the A-bomb side as well.
I've got RPK trapped at this car position. He's got to repeat this. He needs to find a kill. Does so against Apex. He's been good in pistol rounds lately. Tries to find his second one. Still alive, crucially. And as he refaces again, it's going to be a double position for Devil, because they spotted him out from the platform as well. But smartly, they've taken the bomb back. So they've actually bought themselves some space, EnVyUs, and they'll get that plant. But G2 still have the man advantage. No kits. Trying to break through the wall. This fortified B site. Happy spotted on the jump. Does take 16 damage, in case you were wondering.
Kenny S now working towards the tunnels, needs to find both these frags here for them to have a chance of coming near the 4-on-2. Gets the first headshot in. There is a chance here. Not going to be able to land the second shots over. There it is. Takes Smith and doesn't have the bullets ready to finish it off. Happy now in a 2-on-1. Finds a first kill and a second as well. 1v1 situation. Has done damage as well. Going to be falling back to the tunnels. It's going to be challenged straight away by RPK. He has not got a kid as well. Fake defuse coming in. Happy wants to face it, but RPK holds his nerve. Through the corner of the tunnels there, but it's actually going to blow up. There it is. Boom. So I was about to say then, when EnVyUs went for that long take at the start of the round, I felt like Devil overcame into that situation. He knew his teammates were going back to B anyway. Once they lost that first frag, it didn't really help to the situation. He died as well. He could have stayed alive, hold RPK in position, and just kind of played with him a little bit. But needless to say, EnVyUs do get the bomb down, and Happy does just enough there. Does get taken down the end with RPK about the kit, unable to do anything with it. So they will be forcing into the second round. 2 scouts as RPK to open things up, takes out MPK. And that's a 5-on-4. Great start there. Straight down towards middle. We said GT will be doing that, but this time it's actually the tank himself delivering the goods.
Crosshair placement directly down mid. RPK spots 1. Get the lineup on again. It's back and forth affair. Finally does. Patience pays off as Scream hits the shot. It was actually Scream.
Assist as well from RPK.
But RPK, exactly that, did make the tag with the scout. It was a headshot with the Deagle regardless, but still.
Yeah.
Was Patience. Do you know what triggers me?
Okay.
I love MLG, and it was an excellent major.
Right.
All these stickers have console controllers on them.
That is true. I was thinking that when we had the majors. Like, we've got all these logos everywhere, and it's consoles.
Do you think they could have switched it to a mouse just for that one time?
Yeah. Oh well. Still, it's quite a cool logo.
It is a cool logo.
Everything it stands for. It's a lot of history that I don't want to change and play with those sort of things.
100%.
Anyway, 5 versus 3
PC
now.
Master Race.
Of course.
Happy spotted out Scream, forcing him back. Does get around the corner, not dead yet. Flashbang over the top, doubles it up. A little bit slow to act on it. Does have the angle still, though, and Scream will fall. First kill against anyone on G2, but RPK, he shuts down Happy once more. So another game today that we could see an eco in.
Tags another one as well. Devil going down to 32 HP. They tried to cross. They thought the smoke was going to cover them. The plant will come in. There is no kit for the CTs, but such a massive advantage in terms of the frags. So Devil, he's looked a bit out of position in all these situations. Once again, looking like he will be taken down here. Such a difficult angle for him to do anything with, and that's a prime example of what I meant as Smith rips his head off there. Just Apex now. Horrible position. 4 players to find, and the bomb not really planted for him whatsoever. Going to be dropping at the first hurdle as well. Shox takes him down with the headshot with the Mac-10. That's all down to RPK, you know. That's balls to face up towards suicide, finds the first kill, and then Screen coming out that Desert Eagle as well, and RPK just opens the floodgates at that point. Tags all over the place, 2 headshots for him, and GT bounce back, 1-1 now.
Very well done.
Do you think EnVyUs will force into this though?
I hope not, but it is EnVyUs that we're talking about.
Well, they know they're up against potential scouts here, but they know that GT have picked up rifles here, so it looks like they actually will be saving game.
Kind of. P250s and Deagles coming out. I might like to see even more save than that, but they're still in a reasonable position at about 2k on each.
Yeah.
The thing is, on the T side, it's actually reasonable to go for the save here because you can buy out sooner. Whereas if you're on the CT side and you get eco'd on round 2, you're pretty much forced into a double save situation, so you can justify forcing a lot sooner.
That's absolutely right. That's round number 3. Not really much to play with here, like you said, just some P250s and a Deagle on towards Apex. They are going to be spread out to more of a default hold here, trying to see if anyone will walk into a crosshair and gift them a kill, but a little discipline from GT this round, not going to be facing whatsoever. No scouts this time. Smith is being put onto the Mac-10, trying to mow down the unarmored opponents here. Can be a very efficient weapon in that respect. setting up for 3 players out towards middle. The bomb will be there as well. G2 can feel it, they're adjusting them. Flashbang comes in, shots will be facing, perfectly executed there. Gets the first,
well done.
Gets the bomb down as well, and gets the third as well.
That's the bigger aspect. So Shocks with 3, he had a slow game, remember, on Cobblestone, but getting the bomb down, that needed to be the primary objective for EnVyUs. Specifically with this force, this leveling partial buy that they went with. They're still going to be okay, but it's not going to be perfect. They're only going to be picking up 1,900 on the $2,000 that roughly they all have, and they've finished it off. Smith's going to walk in behind Happy, nothing he can do about it. So a bomb down would have added that extra $800 and given them a lot more utility in this round, because now we're going to see they're going to be really limited with what they can get for grenades. Apex, just armor, no nades.
They can get an AWP though, there it is. So ECS will be going glass cannon. This means you get the AWP out, no body armor. He's got a couple of flashbangs to go with them. But a player like ECS, I don't really mind that. I feel like he can do enough damage with this weapon. There goes the nades towards middle to cross and negate as they get across the mid doors there. They actually used a smoke as well, which is kind of interesting. They've used everything.
Yeah, that is interesting.
But maybe that was a terrorist smoke, I'm not sure. But
I think it was theirs.
Going to round number 4. Scream has been boosted in towards spawn here. No one showing any real aggression so far, but actually EnVyUs. It's a double kill from Body. The new signing for G2 steps up massively there in the first gun round. Oh, didn't even look that difficult, to be honest. Just had the points in the tunnel's general direction, hold down the trigger, and there it is.
Well, that's one way to get things started. Kenny's going to go back over toward this position with the AWP. So they still want to try and open this up, find a position in the site. Did he just spot the hand? The Body's not facing this. Kenny committing, peek out. Kenny now has to readjust. Flash comes through, 2 members there to peek it down. And Body again is going to spray 2. 4 kills in the round, and both are doubled as he sprays into that tunnel. Happy's out toward middle. Body's far enough away from this that the ace, well, as I say that, he does cross over mid. It's a possibility, but I was going to say Shock should walk out of this, but Body's now watching toward this. There's a chance for him to pick up 5 with G2, the new boy, and it's the ace.
There it is, an ace from Body. Like I said, it wasn't like he was using crazy aim there or doing anything particularly special. Those just walked into his crosshair, perfect timings. He held his nerve and managed to pick up all 5 there. So impressive stuff nonetheless, and G2 bring themselves to 3 plays 1 here on the second map.
Could you say that he killed everybody?
Yes, you could say that.
Yes!
If you want to try and get as many puns in as you can with his name over the next couple of days.
I'll do what I can, man.
Yeah, please do. So MBK now did go for the spot with the Desert Eagle towards the long doors, unable to get anything for it, and Scream getting a little bit aggressive here. You can see they're getting confident now. They want to find these frags and get fired up. There's Apex, there's edge towards B. He gets punished though for it. Takes a lot of damage there, goes on to 26 HP. Scream, going to take him down. Nice shot from him. He should be falling back at this point, but he wants more.
Smiths is going to flash himself back into a good position. MBK slow reaction, but with the pistol easily enough dealt with. Happy gets 1 onto Scream. That's all they'll find in this situation. 79 HP for him, no utility, just a lowly P250. RPK's not going to overcommit to this. Bomb's down at the top of middle. They've got eyes on it, so they don't need to face, they don't need to give away guns. They need to play the long game, build up the economy.
Happy with the P250 now towards the top of middle. RPK, such a great position. Gets spotted though, but it's not going to matter. He takes him down. 4 plays 1 now. EnVyUs won't have cash this time, but you can see the money's getting pretty strong for G2. They could go in that double orb setup right now. Scream could invest into it, but just be keeping things to the singular orb. EnVyUs, of course, will be buying that weapon himself. We talked about G2 being very confident on this map. Love to push the tunnels. We saw it against Cloud9 at the major. EnVyUs now back onto AWP. He said Smiths likes to face, and looks like we did exactly that. This time he is taken down by Kenio. Goes towards that aggressive face at the top, and now EnVyUs doing a real chance to take the 3 bomb side. Body though, reacting efficiently. Trying to get the first kill, but caught his nades out as well. Goes down to 20 HP. Going to be backed up. MBK taking Scream down. It's an equal exchange in that respect. There's still a 4 plays 3 in favour of EnVyUs.
BK gonna try and push through that smoke, but Body, he's weakened, has to hold this off, does cover off the window. Another headshot, so crosshair placement from Body is actually quite good. He doesn't do anything magnificent. Bialy's another player that's quite good at that, just having the right accuracy, the right aim preset. And that actually forces them away from the B tunnels, despite that he's low inside of the site. MBK, Kenny gonna rotate back, and RPK might catch them in this. Kenny's not drawn, does get the AWP out in time. As RPK is not able to connect, and now he's got to reconsider if he wants to peek that or not.
Yeah, that's an opportune moment for RPK to find that kill, but it's good discipline from him. Actually just decides to fall back. He's got the intel now. Hadn't spotted the bomb yet. That's going to be left outside the B tunnels, and you can see MBK now, low HP, trying to find the next frag here. RPK has adjusted himself towards the top of mid. And we've got Body. He's towards those mid doors. So they're just trying to gain as much intel as they can. RPK, although we did see Kenny here, assumes he'll be rotating at this point, which he has. They've moved the bomb towards the tunnels as well. I think that's going to be spottable from the T-spawn though. It's not going to matter as MBK does make his way forward to mid doors here. This could be all down to timing map. It's going to come down to it. There it is. It works in MBK's favour. That opens up the B site. Now it's all down to RPK. They have 20 seconds remaining, so the bomb will be planted easily here.
RPK going to try and wrap back around though quickly enough, catch them off as they do try and go for this plant. It's a low HP MBK that's holding, but he does find a headshot, and EnVyUs will pick up their second round.
There it is. We saw Smith's face at the start of that round. To get taken down by Kenny S. That's the window EnVyUs needed. Getting themselves back into this. It was a 4-1 deficit, but they claw one back. And now Kenny back on towards the AWP. We can see Smith's doing the same thing, and here it is, the double AWP setup map. We said how strong this can be for G2. It'll be Body as a secondary AWP, which is kind of interesting now, seeing as existence has been removed from the lineup. He always did that role. And once again, Kenny S getting that first frag. Takes down Body. He went for the aggressive face once again. Got himself 2 times in a row. Do you really want to keep facing Kenny in that kind of situation? He is very fast indeed. Now another 5-on-4 coming in. They are going to salvage the other AWP though. This time it will be Shocks picking it up.
Kenny's already shuffled over to the left side of the tunnels. Scream. Like for the fence, it's not a common spot. It's not necessarily even a strong spot, but it's an unorthodox one. And that is where its strengths lie, because it's often that you can catch people out. Flashes himself back into it. MBK does get the refrag because he spotted, but he got Kenny down because the AWP was not prepared. Shocks comes back over. He's got a shot with his crosshair placement. It's a Swift, but it's slightly high. And Apex not going to go down that time, but why? Why would you reface that when an AWP is staring it down?
I assume he thought he was going to reposition himself at that point, but that's a very easy shot indeed there. 4 Shocks, he picked up his second in the round. Now it's up to 2 players remaining, Happy and Devil. Making their way to the A bomb site, but it's an easy kill for RPK. The crossfire has been set up towards long, and now it's left Devil in a pretty much unwinnable situation. 3 versus 1, has got time to play with. That's pretty much all he's got going for him. And as you can see, Smith's watching that mid area like a hawk, locking it down. And Devil just hoping someone faces from that window area, but not going to happen this time. Shocks looking at that B side, just looking towards windows. No reason for looking towards tunnel. Sorry, there's no reason for him to go to look towards window, considering the setup they have right now. Devil, dead. Now there it is. So 5 versus 2. EnVyUs, after winning that last gun round, will be reset now. Money will be in tatters. Only getting $1,400 going into round number 8. Have a look at the scoreboard. Apex and Devil both on 0 for 7 here. So
007, Henry.
Oh, it's James Bond. You're right.
It is.
Lovely
but do you know that he, kills people, right?
Yeah, he does that for a living.
Yeah, these guys are not.
Yeah. He's got a license to kill. I think theirs has been revoked.
Yes, absolutely. Well played. NBK through the doors, jumps beyond it, and he's going to be Body though. Gets aggressive with the AWP. He's going to repeat. Gets both. Finds the third. This guy's showing off some style. RPK is going to steal one out from under the barrel of his gun, but B is starting to be a worrisome place if you're EnVyUs.
Yes, he's like Body stepping up time and time again. He's currently on 10 frags after 8 rounds, so B's like one of the harder places to play actually on Dust 2 in terms of getting frags and actually posting a decent score, because normally A bomb site's favoured, you're always on the retakes and it's difficult to get those multi-frag moments, but when they have come B, he's just been completely wrecking them. 6 plays 2 now. We have got a buy coming in from EnVyUs, not a very good one. 2 Galils, a Tech 9 onto Kenny S, and 2 AKs with lack of grenades as well. This is perfect time for Scream to go aggressive, which he has done. Pushing to lower B, they're not checking it whatsoever. He's going to be gifted 2 frags here potentially. He's just going to have some trigger discipline here, and there it is. EnVyUs looking a little bit lost here and made to look amateurish as Happy comes in to find a return frag, but Scream gets away.
Again, G2 finding ways to take over the control of the tunnels, and Happy just swarmed out in the end. They went through the tunnels themselves yesterday. This time it's through mid. Scream gets in there, and Body's just been dropping them inside of that, so they go slowly. They try and set up an execution for it.
Great comms there from G2. As soon as Scream is getting the attention and falling back, calling his teammates to push the tunnels, they all come in and just completely wreck EnVyUs there. Double up setup once again, and EnVyUs with that horrible buy going to be going in now with pistols, so it's actually looking much better for G2. We said this would be a map that they were much more comfortable on. They haven't had much time to work with Body, but so far, so good on Dust 2.
BK. Traditional spot for him as well, out toward long.
This is what we talk about him as being so secure here. He can be the anchor, they're comfortable to leave him there. Not necessarily get all the kills, but he slows them down and finds 1 or 2, and it's enough to actually justify leaving him there in that position by himself. But this time, EnVyUs will be making their way towards Catwalk with the bomb as well. We have got 1 player in the form of EnVyUs. Apex holding towards the B tunnel, so Smith's now, we talked about this car position as well. Decent grenade coming in, does a ton of damage to Devil and Apex. Shox now, whoa! Run boost comes in, doesn't matter though. Shox picks up 2. Coming in as well, very easy round at the end.
I always love a sexy run boost.
It looked really cool, man. The fact he actually managed to get the kill mid-air as well, that was actually pretty nice. 0 for 10 now, Apex and Devil. That's not 007, that's
like 00 get wrecked.
00 get wrecked, the famous British C grade.
Yeah, it's, I mean, anything British should just get wrecked, let's be honest.
Indeed, I agree.
Need to be careful when I leave the studio, I am Britain.
Yep. I don't think any esports fans will be near this part of London anyway, don't worry.
Good. I mean, maybe good, I don't know. We'll find out. Apex flash in, goes to the peak this time, does catch them off the aggression. Finally gets caught. Smiths is the one to go down. Body still has the AWP on that site though. And it's he and Scream. Shox and CT that are going to have to hold off a potential split mid to B. And Smoke's going deeper and deeper down those tunnels. 2 players already passed the mid door. Shox is going to get past. It has to be Shox to pick up at least 1. And where's the refrag from RPK, who's tried to rotate back around? They got him. Happy nailed him down. So they could actually take this back down catwalk instead with that kill. And that's exactly what they look to do.
Lovely shot there from Happy and CT Spawn. Just over the smoke there, boosting himself up. Just going to leave Scream alone in the 4-on-1. Not really much he can do apart from save his weapon at this point. Very solid round there, going towards the B site. Scream picks up an AWP though. And he will be falling back towards T-Spawn. So much faster from EnVyUs this time, making sure they actually land the shots. And Apex does finally find a kill. Not the same story for Devil, I have to say. He gets taken down. 0 for 11 for him, but Apex finally the confidence frag, we used to call that. Once you get over that little slump and actually manage to get a kill on the board, that's where things start to pick up for you.
You get the monkey off the back?
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. But Scream wants to hold this AWP.
Terrorists win.
Just do. Kenny facing late, goes down, gives up the position, but there's no one close enough to capitalize.
It's actually quite an important frag as well. You can see how his money's been affected after losing that one. Looks like he'll just be on the Tech 9, going up against another double AWP setup. So only Scream just gets 1 at the end. That's actually so impactful for them. So Kenny does get dropped a weapon in the end, but it has got that Tech 9 in reserve. So I'll be distributing the wealth around, but no AWP, that's for sure. Going up against the double sniper rifle setup of G2. This is a great chance for them to reset EnVyUs as we go into round number 12. Body making his way towards the B tunnel. Look at the confidence he's got facing straight up here. It's the perfect attack to go for considering the buy of EnVyUs.
There's Devil that had a decent CT sign on Cobblestone out toward long. This time he's still got 0 kills. Body, on the other hand, is now up to 13 as he takes NBK. AWP as well, so it's interesting to see that he's got some flair with the weapon. As it's going to be Scream, back up the doors, covers off mid, 2 kills for him. Apex, though, is still inside the site. And as he turns around quick enough, Body can't react with the AWP, so they have a chance to go for the plant here still, despite being down 1 man. And Shox is going to go quickly because he's close enough toward the tunnels.
Oh, there it is. It's going to be a 3 versus 2 now. Bomb will be planted in the default position, but they still have a chance here. They have the AWP towards the tunnel position. There will be 1 player coming from there, but G2 playing this nice and slow. They want to see if anything is given away first. So Shox taking away that vision from the AWP. It's going to be really audacious play there from Kenny S. He gets taken down. That's the round pretty much guaranteed, unless Apex finds some absolute magic here.
On the first shot through the box. It would have been pretty, but Shox was there to take him down. Low HP on both Smiths and RPK, so you had to think there might have been a chance.
Yes, well, 9 plays 3 now, and I assume EnVyUs, even though they get the extra $800, you can see the money's not fantastic. They can do another force buy here. Devil and NBK can't really buy into this one. I think they can drop 1 weapon. Oh, still pointing him out. We'll leave him alone for now. I think he's had enough. Maybe that's why he's feeling the pressure. 0 for 12 for Devil. Not great scenes for him. The new boy for G2 stepping up massively in the form of Body, like holding his bomb site down by himself, getting aces all over the place and stuff like that.
Wow, all over the place.
Boy's had an ace, he had a 4-man.
Alright, that's not aces all over the place.
You know the point I'm trying to make, stop being pedantic. I'm saying he's playing good.
Alright, I get it. I'm just making sure that we don't mislead our viewers, Henry.
He got an ace and he got a 4-man as well, and he's been consistent in getting the frags as well, working well with his team.
He's been sick.
And he was good yesterday as well, and this is the point I was trying to make in the pre-game as well.
You were right, I'm sorry, I've triggered you, Henry.
Yeah, he did a little bit. I'm calming down now, but...
Smith's going to flash himself back in, but he gets RPK as well. Good news is that NBK was equally as blind, so there was no response. You'd think he would have sprayed down both of them in that position, but his HP had dwindled away. This leaves Smith's in a bit of an awkward position, but CZ75 will suffice. Devil goes down. It's just Happy in a 1-on-3.
Yes, and it's looking pretty grim for him as well. The bomb down towards long, and an AWP on Smiths. 2 bodyguards with him as well. We've got CT Spawn covered as well. That's going to be Body rotating in, seeing if we can find this final kill. They know exactly where Happy is as well. Slowly coming in. They're going to play discipline though. Just going to leave, even if Body dies, it's not a massive deal. But of course, he hits the headshot, and Devil does find his first kills, and finally we can start riding him. 1 for 13, not a problem. He's back on the scoreboard. 10 for 3 now in favour of G2. This is a much more convincing campaign for them. We said Dust 2. It's a much more favoured landscape for them in terms of their team, and what we saw yesterday. It seemed like they were very efficient on this map. Looking very confident now, and EnVyUs onto another eco here as we enter round number 14.
Devil will lead the charge against his former teammate, Body, who has a Molotov and an aid into the tunnels. It does big damage. Devil's going to drop. Body doesn't. Oh, does pick up the second one with this Molotov. I was about to say, Henry, you might be right with the aces, but Scream comes over and proves you wrong.
Yes. Egg all over my face, Matt. I feel very embarrassed now.
I'm not going to let this go.
11 plays 3. So EnVyUs now going into the final round. Still money in a difficult position. MBK just in that CZ. 4 AKs. Kenny S, the rounds they have been getting is when he's getting the opening pick at the start of the round. Since he hasn't had the AWP, they haven't been finding them. And it's the kills that have almost been gifted to him. Fast long take this time. Kenny S will be running out with that AK. And it's actually, I think it's RPK made it to the pit undetected. But what a shot from Kenny. Takes down Smith. Looking for the double here. This is what we talked about. RPK so strong. Gets to position. And actually finds 2 frags as well. So Shox comes in to back him up. And Scream just completely wrecks the round after his last player remaining. It looked like after they got that kill from Kenny S, I thought that was it. But there it is.
This is much more the G2 that we saw yesterday. This is impressive fashion. They are, I think, the kings of Dust 2 right now. This is so good. Cobblestone was a struggle, but man, oh man, 18 kills for Scream, 17 for Body. Smiths, we said this is home turf, didn't even have to do anything because they never got that far.
Yeah, they didn't make it to the bomb sites.
It was a lot of B pushes too from EnVyUs, which was a bit surprising.
Yeah, they made it very difficult for themselves there, but the firepower doesn't really seem to be arriving as well. But here we go, then the second half begins on Dust 2. EnVyUs now switch over to the CT side. 4 sets of armor for them. We'll see if they boost up towards short. We always talk about this being a very common strategy. Devil will just be working out how he's buying into this round, and we'll be getting a set of armor as well. So big round for EnVyUs. You say it's almost required to have a chance here in the second half, considering what we've seen. G2 making their way in towards lower B. They've got a smoke, actually make it 2, so Devil trying to be aggressive here. Make up for the damage that was done to his soul in the first half.
Devil, good shot though, does catch Scream, gets a second, and now the third! CT sides look to be the case for LDLC players, because Devil now chimes in. That's up to 4 kills total, keep in mind, but 3 in this round. Perhaps none more important. Happy's going to get Shox, and now EnVyUs can start the climb.
I feel like we're missing out on all the puns available for Devil. I thought you'd do better. There's a lot available.
Well, I'm aware.
So, just saying. You're using Body a lot.
Devil as hell. Oh, they eat the forbidden fruit.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, alright, stop it, Henry.
I like it.
You're the one who told me earlier that I was forcing in puns.
Yeah, but that one's so easy.
Wouldn't that make it... stop.
Anyway.
Malmo's coming.
Devil steps up when required. 12 plays 4. And EnVyUs now.
Did he step up from the depths of hell, Henry?
Yes, he did. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, alright then. Nade out. Oh, Body down to 13. He's the one that caught that. That's a problem because he was already tagged from before. Apex, though, refacing's actually gone down to 29 HP, so need to be a little bit careful right now, the G2. Smith's going to fire back in with the Deagle. BK waiting for a push from B in the offset that they might do so. But it's Apex that's just going to wait passively, and Kenny to watch mid. Split's not a real possibility, but keep in mind that Happy with the MP9 is still trying to get information on Catwalk, and he's just bought a little bit of time and space as they continue to push in that direction.
And they've got short control as well now. They've pushed the cities right back, and Happy, not the best weapon to be holding towards the A bomb site with. MBK will be backing up the scout as well. This next kill is going to be very important. If you can get a tag here, that'll be fine. Just tag them up as much as we can. There it is, and then the MP9 becomes a lot more viable. 2 tags now, so that's perfect. That's all he needs to do. Now you see Happy being out there, surely. MBK gets another one, and the damage has been done. That's going to be around tied up, and it's easy work here for Happy. Final kill should be going his way. Just to hit 1 bullet here. Can't quite manage it. 5 HP. He's going to be taken down. It's a little bit frustrating, but Devil to finish things off. And EnVyUs fend off the force buy from GT now. Full eco, we assume will be coming in. No reason to invest anything into this round. And MBK can keep his scout. He's another feared scout player in the world. I'd say probably Chris J edges him slightly, but
Yeah,
MBK...
Chris J, I think, blows him away, in my opinion, but NBK, yes, I'll agree, is a decent scout player.
He was the one that kind of showed us what can be done with the jumping.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all Chris J, who's like one of the guys who can use it in gun rounds and still do massive work with it. But here we go then, round number 18. P250s and Glocks, one flashbang. I assume they'll be flashing out towards long, trying to overwhelm MBK in this situation. I don't think they will, but let's see what they can do. Don't even flash him.
Well, there you go. There's the start. MBK, 1 kill, 1 tag, making a second as he swaps to the Eagle. MBK, he's got 4 down at long already. Bombs dropped. And suddenly it's all left to tank to try and pull this back, and it's looking very unlikely.
Lovely stuff there. MBK does find 4. RPK remains. And Kenny S, all this timing can work out just in time for him. There it is. So he gets the final kill there. Not a single player drop for EnVyUs there, but MBK had a very quiet game. Picks up 4 that time, brings total up to 11. As we go into the first real gun run here, Smiths has got the AWP. He's actually been challenged pretty hard by Kenny S so far in terms of the actual one-on-one duels. Let's see whether Kenny S has the same ideas. He actually won't go over the AWP. Actually, they're keeping the scout here. I'm not sure I'm a fan, but let's see what he can do.
RPK is going to wait over. Left side of the tunnel. Scream's going to hold if anyone pushes. They've got a crossfire set for aggression from EnVyUs, of which there will not be any, at least not yet. Still very early in the round. Bombs top mid. Hands of Smiths and MBK. Here we go again. Going to be going for these jumps, Henry.
Well,
Tie up your Nikes.
do they help you?
Air Jordan's a little bit better in that case, probably, but yeah, they're not bad.
Well, they are Nikes as well, aren't they? So it all works.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
Either. I meant the Jordan shoe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't. I think Air Jordans are different.
Maybe.
Not a sneaker
I
guy.
don't know.
We're going to get tweeted. People are going to call us out on this one. Let's back
I think they are
ourselves out
Nike,
of
but
this
yeah,
one.
we literally are the worst people to ask in that respect.
Yeah.
I don't even own any.
You just wear Uggs all the time.
Yeah.
Kenny's going to wait on this B platform, smoke in front, so won't spot Scream standing in the open, but that smoke will dissolve. Kenny's trying to time it. The flash comes in. He's got to start spraying. It's a narrow corridor, but it's only 1 kill. RPK gets one back, and Apex looks for the flash come over from his teammate, and it's only 1 for him as well. B-side giving up. Shocks waits on the lurk and catches Happy.
So G2 have got control of the B-bomb site here as well. It's going to be a 3-on-2, another massive round here in the MBK. This is where having the scout is a huge problem. Some players have been tagged, but I don't think it's quite enough just yet. He does upgrade to an M4. They've got kits as well, 1 flashbang, but both... What the hell's going on? Why is there a player on T-spawn? Okay, well, good luck with that, Devil. You will not be winning this round, I'm afraid, as MBK goes for it. And Devil's just completely out of position.
Miscommunication. They both speak
Why is one
French.
player going for it and one's in T-spawn? If you both, one of you needs to save, well, if one of you is going to save,
They both need to save, yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So that's, I guess MBK just didn't fancy it and just wanted to kill himself. That's,
It's a dark way to look at things, Henry.
I meant virtually, of course.
Right, of course.
Terrorists win.
There it is, round number 13 achieved for G2. And that's a difficult one for EnVyUs to swallow. We're going to this next one. They have got decent cash still. MBK going on the AWP this time. Devil will be throwing his money towards Kenny S. They go for a double AWP themselves. But G2, a commanding lead now. Big round for EnVyUs. They will be on the eco after this round, so they need to make sure they win it. Smiths just off with the door, doesn't have any damage to HE's. You cover him, but there it is, he goes with the pick. Kenny S is this time is the one that drops, and Body finds a kill into MBK as well. That's both AWPs gone in the first 10 seconds of the round, make it 3 kills now, and that's going to be another safe situation. This is getting really dire for EnVyUs.
Happy going to cover cross, late on the first shot, gap in the smoke. You'd think he'd hit that, but Scream slows up slightly, stays alive.
How gutting is that? You get those double AWPs and they feel, right, this is it now, guys.
This is it, boys.
Dig your heels in. We're going to fight our way back into this. Oh, both AWPs dead in the first 10 seconds of the round. Oh well.
Get wrecked.
Let's save the weapons, Happy. You're the best AWPer on the team anyway.
Well then.
What can you say about that one?
Disagreeing with you entirely.
No, I meant
Happy seems
I
to
just
think
meant
so.
what we saw at the previous events when Happy was pinning himself onto the AWP.
Right. And you think it was the right thing to do?
No, I don't. I just thought it was a hot topic. I was trying to be
You're trying to be edgy.
No, just relevant. What we saw at previous tournaments.
Okay, alright, that's fair. Well, the only thing relevant right now is that there's 2 rounds to go before GT will force out a 3rd map. against their countrymen. Apex holding the angle. RPK though might go down. They may just do this still. He's still alive. It's 1 versus 3, but he's got the sight. He's still got control, and he just needs to dance with Scream, Shocks, who's not going to allow that shot to come in easily. But the bomb's still planted way over. It was unlikely that he was going to do much more than try and save the weapon, but it's going to be 14 rounds now for G2.
It's looking like we've had 3 maps in the previous 2 series, Matt. It's going to be similar scenes here, I would imagine. You can see the buy coming in from EnVyUs. We'll be forcing into it, of course. 14 plays 6, can't really afford to lose any more rounds. As we get to round number 21, Smiths was great at getting his opening kill. Not going to land any damage this time, but Apex, the only player on EnVyUs with a rifle here. We've got the FAMAS, there's no kits, a distinct lack of grenades, and we can see Devon now trying to get a position towards long. Actually flashed in, makes his way into the long doors. Actually, we'll just be hiding on the other side of the smoke, but his RPK to open things up.
A good start for G2. Kenny will take down RPK. Body, top of middle. A little bit more quiet on this half per se, but perfect start to the game he had. Scream gets caught in T-spawn. Kenny pushes all the way through. Had no idea to expect him there, and suddenly that pulls the man advantage back, and Scream, he's going to get away from this. Kenny rather is going to get away. Henry, what is going on?
I'll tell you what's going on right now. There is time remaining, it's 1 minute, and we have got EnVyUs with the man advantage. Considering they had a massive disadvantage in terms of the actual weaponry, this is actually quite impressive for them. A chance to get back into this. Kenny is with a great position as well.
This is so good.
It's a very commonly checked position, though, I have to say. It's one of the really worked in this high pressure and the bombs down. It's checked almost every single time, apart from those kind of scenarios. So now, G2 have found another kill. I love this fight. I think Happy messed it up, though.
He did get it out just beyond the box, but I don't think you're right. It was far enough because Body was not blinded by it.
Jump throw that one.
And then Body gets the kill. So once more, he's the one to find the entries. 2 down, 1 left to go now as it's 4 total, 2 for Body. He's now got his 3rd on the NBK. Devil's going to try and pop flash himself back in. Needs to try and make a case with this. It's armor that he's got and just a 5.7, but apparently valuable enough. Can he find a rifle out of this? That's the better question, but Shocks is getting awfully close. There is one sitting up by the box. Going to spot that jump though. And Devil's not going to grab it.
That was a nice shot from Shocks there. Devil just trying to get into a weapon he can, but there it is. Map points. Can you remember what the 3rd map was? I think it was...
Don't ask me these questions.
It was Inferno.
It was Inferno, you're right. Ooh, that's interesting. That'll be a good map. Because G2 are definitely decent on Inferno. EnVyUs struggles are on. They're also very good on it when they're on their game, but it's common enough of an indication to say that we have a series. NBK, what a shot. Smiths goes down, a moving scout shot from NBK. And now they've got a man advantage to work with, but RPK claws that back, catches Kenny in the B site. It's all on to Apex. Pop flashing by the boxes. He's still staring it down with the 5.7. And RPK is getting much, much closer. Body has Happy. It's falling apart. NBK the last alive.
Well then, we said G2 favoured going into this one, but I didn't think it would be this much of a landslide. It's going to be 16 plays 6 now. The last player is NBK. He did open it up with that first frag, but unable to find anything after that. So, very convincing result. And you have to say, some of the key players for EnVyUs not really showing up whatsoever there. Body having a fantastic game. He looked very strong in that B-bomb side. Lots of